I am very happy to be back to present another lesson for you guys, and I hope you enjoy it and find it very useful. My dears, in the previous lessons, okay, we did most parts of, Unit 4. We did the texts, okay, we read them all and we did all the exercises, guys, and we reached the end of Unit 4, and today we will have our unit assignment, and then we will start with Unit 5 as well. My dears, we stopped in exercise C, okay, which is, it says choose a topic for an opinion paragraph, okay, then plan your writing, make a graph organizer. My dears, so this is a graph organizer, okay, your opinion in these boxes, okay, this is called graph organizer. Similar to one in activity B, this activity, fill in with ideas for your paragraph, include reasons, details and examples. Guys, we have topic A and topic B. Okay, it's up to you to choose one of these, okay, it is okay to choose A or B. The first topic, what sport do you think is the best for a young child to learn? For a young child to learn, what sport? For example, you say football, so then the title of your writing is football, okay. B, some parents encourage students to specialize in just one sport at a very early age, okay. They want their children to be very skilled and competitive. Is this a good idea to encourage your students to be expert in only one sport or in several sports? Okay, choose one of these, then plan your writing, guys. And activity D is, it asks for it is like a first sentence in the paragraph, okay, and it says how do you introduce your opinion. For example, this is how you introduce your opinion when you want to say your opinion, when you write it. In my opinion, the best sport for children is that. You should use this phrase, guys. You should use this phrase. This phrase signals your opinion in the paragraph. And then in number 2, write a concluding sentence. When you write a concluding sentence, you should start with these words. For these reasons, I think that, this and that. Okay? And in E, your job is to write an opinion paragraph. Okay? Here, your job is, when you choose a topic and you choose a first sentence, I mean the opinion, and sometimes the opinion is not the first sentence. Okay? I have prepared a sketch for you guys so you know where to put your, first opinion. And then a concluding sentence, which comes in the end of the paragraph. Okay, so this is how you write your paragraph here. And guys, another topic we have, my dears, now we have modal verbs. Okay, modal verbs. Okay, we study some of them, some important modal verbs here, guys. In this box, it says one way to give your opinion is to use the modals. Okay, when you want to give your opinion, you use these. Okay, should, shouldn't, and ought to. Okay, professional athletes should have lower salaries. Okay, for example, should have. But it's important to know, guys, after these modal verbs, we always, have base. We have verb base after these modal verbs. Okay, always. Okay, look at have. Coaches ought to follow the rules. Do you see follow? I believe that disabled athletes shouldn't compete against able-bodied athletes. Okay, and compete, you see, it is also in its base form. Okay, so note that ought not is rarely used, or is not used that much. Ought not. Okay. Okay, so ought to is the positive form, ought not is the negative form. This is, rarely used. It isn't used that much. Okay, to make a very strong, statement of your opinion, you can use must and mustn't. Okay, officials must allow disabled athletes to participate in the Olympic Games. Must allow. Okay, we mustn't let sports be unfair in our schools. Okay, so now you know how to use the modals. So this is how you have a very strong opinion when you use the modals, must and mustn't. If you want to express a very strong opinion, use must and mustn't. Okay, guys, and if you don't want your opinion to be that strong, you can use should or shouldn't, okay, or ought to. Okay, guys, now turn the page, go to page 94. Guys, in page 94 we have these. It says look back at the paragraph on page 91, circle the modals ought to and must. Okay, paragraph 91 is this one. Okay, circle the modal verbs ought to and must. In paragraph B, it says complete the first part of these sentences using should or shouldn't or ought to. Then finish the sentence with your own ideas. Okay, guys, so you have to use your own ideas. 2. Use each modal, at least once. You have to use the modal verb. Okay? Look at number 1. I think that children should compete in very competitive, sports because they have to learn to be independent. Okay, for example. Okay? This is my opinion. Number 2. Athletes shouldn't take drugs to improve their performance because that is not fair, nor legal. Okay, do the other 2. Use one of those modal verbs, then state your opinion after because. Okay, in activity C, guys, it says look back at your opinion paragraph in activity E. The opinion paragraph you wrote here, the opinion paragraph you wrote here, and underline the modals. So in your opinion paragraph you should use modal verbs. Okay, you should use modal verbs. Okay, and underline those modal verbs. Now we reach our unit assignment, guys. The unit assignment, guys, in our unit assignment, it is asking for an opinion paragraph. It says write an opinion paragraph. Okay, and think about the unit question. What makes a competition unfair? We already went over that. And think about the reading 1 and reading 2. Okay, you can get used from your reading 1 and 2 and the unit video as well. And guys, the unit assignment has more than one section, okay, in itself. The first section, it says plan and write. So the first section is to brainstorm. So think about this topic, what makes a competition unfair. Okay, brainstorm a list of ideas. So first you have to write down a list of ideas. I wrote 3 of those ideas. Okay, you can Google, okay, go on Google and search for other ideas relating to the topic. For example, one thing that makes a competition unfair is money. Second thing is drugs, okay, doping drugs, okay, and performance enhancing drugs, and technology. Okay, and your job is, once you listed down 6 ideas, okay, choose 3 of these ideas or 2 of these ideas. Okay, then you plan your writing. You write down your paragraph, the information of your paragraph, in a graph organizer, guys. This is called graph organizer. This is very important. It helps you to have a clear idea of what you are going to write. Okay, opinion, your topping sentence. In my opinion, so you write down your opinion here. In my opinion, for example, money makes this competition, makes competition in football, unfair. For example, write down your opinion. 2 reasons why. Why, for example, money makes a competition unfair. Okay, why? Then after these 2 reasons, write down details for these reasons. Okay, you have to explain your reason. Okay, and sometimes you have to even use examples. Okay, you can say, for example, that team lost because of that. Okay, this is, for example, this graph organizer helps you organize your ideas, okay, clearly and orderly. Then you can use them to write your paragraph. Okay, and now turn the page, guys. Go to page 96, this page. you can use this checklist, but after you wrote your paragraph, okay, to double check your paragraph for any mistakes or any shortcomings. And my dears, I have prepared something for you. This is a sketch, okay. This is to help you, to write a better opinion paragraph. My dears, when you want to start to write down your opinion paragraph, okay, so you should start with the background information, okay. Write some information about your topic. For example, you're talking about football, you want to give your opinion about football or volleyball, or for example you want to say money and technology makes football unfair, okay. Write down some information about that, some basic information to help your reader, okay, understand your topic, understand what you are talking about. Then after this, you write down your opinion, okay. You say, in my opinion, money and technology makes competition unfair in football. After you wrote your opinion, then you come to your reasons and details and sometimes examples, okay. You write down your reasons for that opinion, okay. You explain your opinion more, okay. You explain your reasons in details here after your opinion. Then in the end, you write down the conclusion, okay. You say, and I have shown you how to write the conclusion, guys. Right here. For these reasons, I think that, use that phrase. In the conclusion, use this phrase. For these reasons, I think that, for example, money and technology makes competition unfair. Okay, guys, I hope you find this useful. This is a simple sketch to help you organize your opinion paragraph better. Okay, and if you want to have a better understanding of opinion paragraph, and there's a sample on page 91, this sample. Read this twice or thrice or 4 times or 5 times to help you understand that sketch. This is the background information, okay, then the opinion, then the reasons, then in the end the conclusion, okay. And I hope guys you understood unit 4 fully, and you have no problem. You can use these vocabularies in this unit. You can revise it, and the checklist is also important. Turn the page, guys. We start another unit. My dears, we start with unit 5 on page 98, and guys, as usual, we have the unit question, and it says, what makes a family business successful? Okay, so a business that is owned and managed by a family, by a whole family, what makes it successful? In activity A, okay, we have like 2 questions. Look at the first question. Do you know anyone who owns a family business? Family business, as I said, is a business. It's like a job, okay, and all the members of the family, they help each other in managing that job. For example, if it's a company, they all the members help each other to run the company, to manage the company. What kind of business is it? Do you think it is successful? For example, guys, the answer of this question, let me give you my opinion about this question. I know a family, they have a phone selling business, okay, and the members of that family, they all help each other in this business. For example, one of them like imports the phones abroad from other countries, and the other one manages the financial position in that company, for example, manages the money, and another one maybe is the manager, and we have another one who is a supervisor for the departments of that business, okay, and they are pretty successful because there's a lot of cooperation among them. They help each other, they give each other ideas, and it isn't competitive because among the members of a family, so none of them okay, gets greedy, or they may want more, or they may, you know, take the right of their you know, their brother or their sister, their mom or their dad. Okay, there's a lot of cooperation, you know, going on there, so that makes it you know, successful. Okay, and this second point, look at the photo, this photo. Okay, boat shop. See, who are the people, these two? What can make this type of business successful? Obviously they, you know, own a shop. Okay, they produce, you know, boats. Maybe they produce and fix you know, boats. And we see, according to the age difference, this must be the father and this must be the son. Okay, so they are running this business. So look at this picture, think about this picture. Okay, how many answers can you get about you know, this picture? What makes this business, you know, successful? I need 4 points, you know, about this. Write down 4 points for this you know, question. Now you know how to answer this. And guys, on this page we have a B. Okay, we have okay guys, in activity B, okay, we have the Q classroom, you know, audio. So you listen to this activity, and 4, you know, people, they give their opinion about the unit, you know, question. Okay, and look at the first question. It says, according to Sophie. Sophie is one of our friends. Okay, she has been with us you know, since the beginning of our, you know, book. Sophie, so her uncle, you know, has a business. Okay, her uncle runs a business. Okay, why is her uncle's business successful? What is the reason? Guys, listen closely for this one. Okay, listen closely to the audio so you know what is, you know, her uncle's secret in being successful in you know, his business. Okay, number 2, do you think family members are better employees? Let me explain the meaning of employee. I'm sure you all know, but this is extra information. Guys, employee is someone who works for an employer. Okay, so employee works for employer. Okay, so this is a noun. Okay, so an employee works for an employer. So do you think that the family members, okay, the brother, the sister, the mom, the dad, okay, sometimes the you know, son's grandparents, sometimes, are they better employees in your opinion? Can they work better, you know, like an employee, like someone who works in a company? Okay, so if you have to, it's okay, Google this. Google this to, you know, find the answer. 2 lines or 3 sentences for this would be enough. And guys, we have the video here, the unit video here, so you can watch it. This is very, you know, informative. It contains a lot of necessary information to have a better understanding of, you know, the unit question. And these are, you know, some new words used in the, you know, video. Founded, asserted, come in, open and shut case, for example. And these are the definitions. Founded meaning began. Found, you know, something. Asserted, said that something is true. Okay, saying that something is true. Come in, finish. This is a phrase. When it says, when is the project, you know, due to come in, meaning when is it going to be finished. Open and shut case, a strong argument in favor of something. Okay, it's a very strong argument about, you know, a topic. My dears, I want you to turn, you know, the page and go to page 100. Here we have activity E and activity F. And activity E, we have some pictures. Okay, A, B, C, D. Each picture, you know, shows you, you know, a situation and some people in that situation. You have to match these pictures to these quotes. Okay, to these quotes. And so read the quotes and you know, find out which picture, you know, matches that quote. For example, the first one, the family that plays together stays together. This is a common, you know, proverb. You know, which family is playing together? Obviously, you know, it is B. True happiness is, you know, three generations living under one roof. This is a Chinese proverb. Obviously, it is this one because you see the son, you see the child, the son, and the, you know, grandfather. Guys, for F, Okay, it says discuss these questions. Do you know any families that have 3 generations, children, parents and grandparents living in the same house? How do they get along? For example, I know a family, okay, the children, live with their parents, and the parents, they all together live with their grandparents, and they get along pretty well. They have problems, but they solve the problems, and there's a lot of cooperation, among them, a lot of happiness, a lot of help, and a lot of understanding among the members. So that makes it easier to get along, to have a better relationship. Write down your answer, okay? Do you know any people who put their work before their families? How does this affect the family? For example, guys, we have someone, we all have, jobs, or at least your parents, they have jobs, okay, for their own. If they put their job or their work before you, or before the family, meaning, and they think that the job is more important than the family, okay? And how does this affect the family? Does it ruin the relationship of the family? Does it ruin the relationship between the members of the family? I want your opinion on this, and write down your opinion, please. 3 sentences for number 1, 3 sentences for number 2. That would be enough, okay? Use your mind for this one. And on page 101, okay guys, and now on page 101, okay, we have the first reading, and before each reading we have a group of new words. And guys, as usual, so your job is to put these words into the blanks. We have cooperation, meaning a big company. Courage is not being afraid, being fearless. Design is to plan and develop how something will look. Is designing the look, the appearance of something. Expand, making it bigger, making something bigger. Expert, a person who knows a lot about something. Manage, you run it, you control it, for example. Strength is the good quality and ability, about that someone or something has. Unity is a situation, guys, in which people are working together. That is unity. Okay? In Kurdish we say yagirtui. Okay? The first sentence, Nawaf and Khalid showed a lot of courage when they left their country to open a business in France. Okay? They are not from France, but they moved to France to open up a new business. So that is, courageous. Number 2, we hired an architect to help us dash our new house, design it. Number 3, Mr. Gibbs is an expert on restaurant management. He has, managed restaurants for, 20 years and has written a book on the subject. Number 4, the Smiths have a strong sense of unity in their family. They always take, care of each other. I will leave the other ones for you to fill, okay? And pay attention to the definitions. So this is how you know where to put the word. Guys, 102, on this page we have activities C and D and, a reading topic. Activity C, it is a preview of this text. Family unity builds success. Okay? And look at the text, quickly. Skim it. Skimming the text meaning scanning it. Read the first sentence of each paragraph. Okay? Read the first sentence of each paragraph if you want to, understand the text better. And then, separate the advantages and disadvantages of what? Of working with family members in this type of business. Okay, there's a type of business in this text. Okay, it is a restaurant business. Basha? And it is a restaurant business and it is related to shops and eating and that kind of stuff. And your job is to separate the advantage and disadvantage of family members working together in this type of business. For example, one of the advantages is a lot of helping each other. The family members. Okay? So I will leave that for you. And we have a quick write. Okay? In your quick write, guys, your job is to write a very, very short paragraph. Okay? 4 sentences. 4 to 5 sentences. It says, would you open a family business? So this is asking you, would you open a family business? Answer this question. Use your chart from, activity C to describe the advantage and disadvantages of working in a family business. Okay, use this chart to, explain it. So you write down 4 lines about the topic. Would you open a family business? And then below this paragraph you set up a table like this, a T table, and you write down the advantage and disadvantages of opening a family business and all the members working together in a family business. Then we have the reading skills, guys, and we have skimming, a new topic, and reading. Skimming is reading quickly, okay, is going through a text quickly and finding out the main ideas or the general ideas of that text or article, or in case of this paragraphs. Guys, when you read, okay, when you read the text quickly to get a general idea, that is skimming. Skimming is useful when you read a newspaper or magazine, or when you read online or take a test, okay, or even when you do research. You skim the articles to see if there's any useful information in it. When you skim and pay attention to these points, you read the title, and then you quickly read the first sentence of each paragraph. Then you move your eyes through the text, and do not read every word and single word in the sentence. You don't have to. If the text is short, read only the first sentence of the paragraph, and that would be it. So, and you will understand the general idea of that paragraph. And guys, exercise A, it is asking you to take 1 minute to skim this text, okay? This text we are going to read in the next lesson. Family unity builds success. Read the first sentence of each paragraph and apply these tips, okay? And as you skim these, underline the first sentence of each paragraph until the dot, until the period, okay? This dot, this period, okay? Then see if you can see how much you can remember from the text, okay? When you underline the first sentence of each paragraph, see how much of it you remember, okay? And in activity C, before the text, it says, guys, so to help you have a better understanding of skimming, it is asking you to go to page 109 and 110. There is the second text on in 109 and 110. Try to skim that text and answer this table, okay? Which reading has the information, has these following information. For example, the first one, a family that owned a newspaper. It is in the second reading. Where do these sentences come from? So you have to skim the second reading, skim the first reading as well, to be able to answer this exercise, okay? And guys, your homework for next lesson, I want you to read this text, okay? Family unity builds business. Read it 2 or 3 or even 4 times if you have to, and listen to the text as well. Do not forget the text. And you know that we have following exercises about the text, and try to do these exercises as well until reading 2. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and thank you very much for listening and watching. Please, if you have to double or triple watch the video, okay, to have a better understanding of how to do the exercises. And if you have any problems, you can contact me and comment me down below on the page, and I will be glad to provide you with answers. Thank you very much again, and have a great time. Bye bye.